Leos, what's up, you little crazies? How are you? You're the second fire sign I'm doing, second half of February 2022. Just got done with Sag's reading. It was all over the damn place. Never know what to expect with y'all. Just had the full moon in Leo in your sign. Curious to see how that went for y'all. Very powerful, potent one. And 2/22/22 was yesterday. So lots of far out-ish going on. Anyway, I'm Sarah, SG Tarot. Yes, I see that light shadow in the background. Thank you for noticing. Still figuring out the lighting stitch. It's getting better though. I'm confident. So Leo, I switched to the Rider-Waite deck. I've been using the other one, and for like everyone, there's an overlap in cards, people getting the same. I love that because that just shows that we're all becoming more and more interconnected. But I'm curious to see if we needed a deck swap. So we're going to see what's going on with y'all. Last time, these are general readings, and I feel like love showed up. So we're going to see. You know, I like my simple spreads and elaborate from there. One more shuffle. And I am currently not doing extendeds, but I do have personal readings. Check out the description box. Okay, Leo, what's going on with you crazy cats? Second half of February. The F. Okay. Under the deck, Ace of Swords. Y'all okay? What's going on here? You're in your head. There's some anxiety. You're trying to take shortcuts. Your joy is a little, it's like not bad, but it's not as vibrant as it usually is. I feel like you think things are moving slow. That's exactly the message that came through for Sag. Overall energy, 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. What's up with that? And your advice is 8 of Swords in reverse. Imagine that. This seems self-explanatory, seems pretty simple, but I want to know, like, what are you up in your head about? What do you... Now look, the 7 of Swords can mean a couple things. We're going to clarify here, but I want to know, are you just trying to win right now at all costs? It feels just like this energy, it's like you're taking on a lot and it's not very comfortable. Like you need to lighten the burden, lighten the load. And this energy can flip. You see? But I want to know, why is the 7 of Swords here for Leo? Okay. You're tired. You've been through a lot. I don't know that you've been getting adequate rest. You've got stuff to do. You have things you're trying to build. You don't have time for that. But I also feel like you've got Justice here. Queen of Wands in reverse. A lot of swords for you. The Justice, I immediately saw the sword. Like, is the air energy taking it, the mental energy taking over? this second half of February, it almost feels like something is destined to happen with the Justice card, Libra energy. Like there's something that is completely out of your control. You can try to manage it. You can try to turn it any way you like. It doesn't matter, because there's something that has to be done for the greater macrocosm. It feels like whatever you're working on, whatever you're trying to do takes time, and it's not going to happen tomorrow. And I think you felt like it could happen tomorrow, and you're trying to go, rush as fast as you can. But the Justice card I'm seeing in the bigger plane, not just like a legal contract fell through, which very well could be, or I see this actually working in your favor. But it's like there's still some lessons, there's still a couple things to learn for you to be able to move forward. You just have to get comfortable in the place you're in right now. I don't feel like you are. I almost feel like you go back and forth. Like sometimes you're fine with it, and then sometimes you get into some gnarly energy, like kind of impatient, and then maybe you bark at people or you get moody. Your charisma kind of gets watered down. Yeah, it's part of this process of how the legal system, like it's slow. Like things have to work out. There's so many moving parts for the universe. Like the things for the universe, for you to get what you want, there's thousands and thousands of things working simultaneously to make that happen. Just like the legal system, our semi-efficient, mostly busted legal system, it's slow. It's like you said as a metaphor for how the earthly plane works. It just feels bigger than the earthly plane. This is a universal plane, which is cool that you're operating from that. But yeah, you can't go any faster. I'm not saying slow down, but you don't take the cheap ways. Like stick with your high class. Don't try to do something like half-assed or like a cheaper route if that resonates with anyone, just because you can get it done now. You'll end up regretting it later. Just like hang on and wait for that piece. But tell me about the Sun in reverse. Why is this here for the challenge? Man. Okay, big energy. It's making sense though, because you have Ace of Swords. You have that at the bottom of the deck. So it's like this like intense bursts of knowledge and insight have come through. But for whatever reason, so Aries energy here, the Fool in reverse, like you can't quite take as big of a leap as you want to. You've got the Knight of Cups in reverse and Judgment in reverse. The Judgment card speaking the loudest. This also has to do with cycles, karmic cycles, universal cycles. Something's not done. I don't even know if I feel like this is even up to you. This feels like outside of your control. I don't know if I feel like you have a cycle to end. You might. Only you know that, but this almost feels bigger. And trust me, like things are working out in your favor behind the scenes. You just can't see it. You're not supposed to see it. But you're uncomfortable. It's making your sunshine a little dim. This also could relate to some sort of love, some sort of message of love, like some sort of newfound romance that was maybe giving your heart some passion and enthusiasm, which it looks like you're needing with all of this swords, mental energy. You need some of that fiery passion. That's not really happening either. Or it's taken a halt. Like it started coming at you and then got pulled back. So it feels maybe really unfair. It feels like you've done something wrong because you know what you want and what you want to do. Judgment Day isn't here yet. Like I just feel like there's something with divine timing that's it's not quite ready for you yet. Advice 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, that seems pretty self-explanatory. Let's clarify. Damn all the Swords energy. Y'all wanted this deck, by the way. That was y'all. Okay, all right, I'm gonna translate this as best I can. You've got the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse with Taurus energy, the Hierophant. This is how I feel. This to me feels not like you're juggling about to crack or that you're blinded, can't see options. You might not have all of the information, but I feel like you are not, you're not confused. You do know what you want, and what you want is something not conventional. You don't want tradition. You don't want what that everybody else has. That's beautiful. That's amazing, Leo. Like I would only expect that from you, to go your own way, be that leader, be independent, show the herd how it can be done, the possibilities out here with your boldness and light. But the Hierophant also follows universal law. He's in reverse right now. The universal order, this is really big with like timing and divine timing with universal order. And especially if you're doing something wacky that's not conventional, it's, you're still on Earth. The Earth isn't exactly set up for that kind of path. It is and it isn't, right? So there's a lot of patience here and a lot of, I think it's hilarious because it's almost like you're trying to problem solve with the artifacts that you're given. Like, okay, fine, take that away from me. Okay, fine, this isn't coming, fine, I can't move forward. Okay, then I'll just cut corners my own way. But I don't think that is in your highest good. I know, I feel like you know that is not making you happy. That's not what's going to bring the most light and abundance. You still have to play by the rules, friends. A little bit. There are certain things we have to follow, or at least respect. That some things we cannot control. Like some things, no matter what you do, no matter how many swords you try to carry through the night, through the hills, bigger forces around you have a say. And their say is kind of going to be more powerful, dare I say, than yours. Okay. Ending here, the outcome, you've got the 2 of Wands. We've got some wands on the board. We got some fire on the board. That's what I like to see. So you got this Wands energy. That's similar to Sag. I just got the flash, like they had the Knight of Pentacles, and I feel like they're starting from the beginning. You know, I'm just gonna not say anything until I get the clarifiers. Tell me about this 2 of Wands. There we go. Okay. I'm translating this in a couple of ways. So first of all, you get the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Things start moving and they start moving fast. Yay! Okay. And then you have these nines. You've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I always see somebody who is stable, single, like independent, abundant, has what she wants. She's in reverse. Maybe you're not single anymore. Maybe you get into a partnership. This almost feels like you're not. With the Nine of Wands next to it, it almost feels like you're almost at the finish line with that Nine of Pentacles, just being healthy, wealthy, independent on your own. Almost. And that's a big leap to go from a 2 to a 9. Like, think about that. That Chariot does not let you down. But you have to act with patience and with grace. I don't feel like you're doing anything necessarily wrong. It's almost like your heart and your light and your happiness is going to be your compass. When you're acting from the head space, you're not an air sign. If you act too much from the head space, you might like make small movements. I don't feel like you're like swimming against a current, but it's not your true north. Your true north is like what lights you up inside, what your happiness is, and you're very good at identifying that, Leo. Tell me, I want to know, like, tell me final messages, anything else Leos need to know. This world card has appeared for almost every single sign. New cycle. And there's that Ace of Pentacles, baby. There's that abundance. That was interesting with chat with Sagittarians too. Like y'all like relayed this message in a very obstacle course kind of way. And you have the Emperor in reverse. So you're not going to achieve this new cycle with acting as the authoritarian when really the universe has to act as the authoritarian. You have to feel comfortable surrendering to divine timing and to what the universe has in store, because the universe has a great plan. You are collaborating and co-creating, of course, but it feels like right now you're trying to do it all yourself. Like, the universe went on lunch break. Like, I'm just gonna go. But that's actually disempowering you. Part of growth for Leos too is knowing when to relinquish the throne, to accept help. Like, you don't have to do it, you don't have to go it alone, and you don't have to accept responsibility for way too much. That actually makes you kind of pouty and sour. We can't have that. Good stuff's coming. Just accept, continue, get out of the rushing energy and doing everything it takes to get to the finish line. The finish line, you're not going to get there today. You're not going to get there tomorrow. I don't feel like you're going to get there this month. Whenever you watch this, whatever timing bestows on you, because time is an illusion and it can change in 1 minute or 1 year. But I feel like you're not stuck, you're not trapped. Accept the position that you're in and find that light the light in where you are as is. Yeah. You can do it, y'all. All right, Leos. Love you. And you know what my boy Russ says. Until next time, stay free.